evening. The shadow of my friend just sort of blend. I've gone full Winkleman basically, or I look like a sheepdog. You choose. I do have eyes, honest. There they are. Enough hair chat. We're here for film chat. I'm actually here to talk about a film that I originally watched a couple of weeks ago, but didn't report on. Why? Because I fell asleep. Now, this is no reflection on the film. I went to a particularly late showing and I'd had a drink before I went in, and then I just nipped off to Snooze Town and missed about half an hour of the film. I didn't fall asleep till the end. I just fell asleep for a bit and then woke up and didn't know what was going on. So I made the decision to come and see it again this evening, because that is the beauty of having a limitless pass for the cinema. The film in question is Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And this is a multiverse film made for quite a small budget compared to another multiverse film that's kicking about the cinema at the minute, which is Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. And anybody who knows the Marvel, the term multiverse has been bandied around a lot lately. A lot of the Phase 4 Marvel stuff is focusing on the idea of multiverses, and obviously we've seen it with Spider-Man No Way Home, with people and villains coming through from other universes and so on. And the concept of multiverses, parallel universes, is certainly nothing new. So Everything, Everywhere, All at Once is a multiverse film. It's not a Marvel film. It's not connected to Marvel in any way. It just happens to, A, deal with the concept of multiverses and be out at the same time as Doctor Strange. I can tell you now I enjoyed this more than I enjoyed Doctor Strange, because the more I reflect on Doctor Strange, the more I think I didn't like it, apart from the Sam Raimi-ness of it. But this is something a little bit special. It tells the story of Evelyn, played by Michelle Yeoh, who runs a laundrette with her husband and is quite frazzled and fed up in her life. Her husband is played by, I'm going to have a bash of pronouncing this, it's Ke Huy Quan, and most people will recognise him as either Short Round from Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones and or The Goonies, where he played Data. As far as I can tell, he hasn't really done anything in between. So he made 2 films in the early 80s, 2 stone cold classics in the early 80s, then disappeared into obscurity to then re-emerge and be in this. And he's brilliant. So he plays a husband, Waymond, and they're just sort of stuck in this loop of work and trying to get their taxes done for the IRS, and they've got a daughter, Joy, who's, I guess, in her early 20s. Mum and daughter relationship isn't great, and then Evelyn's dad is there as well, and obviously aging Chinese man with his own opinions. So she's kind of got a lot to deal with, and most of all she's dealing with the disappointment at how her life has turned out, because it's not what she pictured it to be. And then she finds out that actually she's one of thousands of Evelyns across thousands of universes or multiverses. And actually, a Waymond has come from a different multiverse to find her, because he believes that she is the one who can take down an evil that is threatening to destroy everything. This film's absolutely bananas. Like, it's full on batshit cray cray, but in the best possible way. Michelle Yeoh, I've just looked her up. She is 60 in August. Actually, on that, when I reviewed Top Gun Maverick, I kept going on about Tom Cruise pushing 50. He's not pushing 50. The man is 60 next month. So why I was going, oh my god, he doesn't look 50. Well, he's not 50, he's 60, which makes him even more ridiculous, but that's beside the point. Michelle Yeoh, also pushing 60, looks incredible. So I like the idea that we've got a film here with an Asian actress in the lead. In fact, 4 Asian actors in the lead roles. And they're older people. So she's 60 this year. Ke Huy Quan is turning 50, also in August. And yeah, I just like the fact that these are our leads, and it's how it should be, you know. It's not like, you know, they suit the roles, and it's all about the fact that she is older and she is disappointed with how her life's gone. And she's still very beautiful, Michelle Yeoh, and she's still very talented in the old martial arts. So what the Alpha Waymond tells her is the concept of verse jumping, so you can tap into another you nearby who's got different skills, and then you can borrow their skills, which leads to some very, very amusing fight sequences. It's quite silly in places, and slapsticky. It's also got quite a lot of heart, and at the centre of it all is it's about a relationship between a mother and a daughter, which obviously hits quite hard for me because I am a mother with a daughter. It needs to be seen to be understood. I'm glad I went back and saw it and caught up on the bit I missed. It's very high energy. It's possibly a little bit long. It could have been trimmed down a little bit, but you forgive it because it has got so much heart, and it is so stylish and fun and over the top. It's 15 certificate, so there is some quite unpleasant violence at times when people are fighting. There's I don't want to spoil anything. Yeah, I mean, it's not for children, let's put it that way. It's very much a 15 certificate film, so it's got some bad language, it's definitely got some violence and just some sort of 15 plus weirdness in there, but I really enjoyed it, and I like that it hasn't cost a huge amount to make in the grand scheme of things, and it's done really good business, and it's quirky and it's unusual, and it's just taken that idea of the multiverse and just done something really entertaining with it. That's about it. I definitely recommend it. I came to see another film on Sunday night that I haven't reviewed yet either, but obviously I'm not going to do a 2-in-1. A, I wouldn't do 2 films in the same video. B, I'm not going to stop this one and record another one because A, my arm hurts, and B, I'm cold, C, tired, and yeah, I'm not giving you any more reasons than that. So I will bid you a good evening. Go and see Everything Everywhere All at Once, and I will catch up on my other film very soon. I bet you're literally on the edge of your seats, aren't you? Okay, thanks for listening. Katie out.